Ever raided a base only to experience this?
Are you still holding the core?
Yeah, base owner just tried Dude, it's becoming grub central over here.
I'm on bag timer.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
Well, what if I told you can always close the raid, taking control of the core no matter how many external TCs a base has, and that it's very easy to do. Hello, welcome back. I recently posted a video showing how in multi-TC bases, only one of the external TCs actually protects the base, with the rest being basically decoys. When raiding a base, if you take out the main TC and take over just that one external TC that works, you'll have full control over the core of the base, despite not having building priv on the other externals. Thus, knowing exactly which TC to take over, usually for the added cost of about 4 to 8 rockets, is extremely useful. You'll be able to pick up windows and turrets, as well as open some types of bunkers for free. This can effectively lower the raid cost. But the most important is that you'll be able to close the raid behind you, blocking off defenders as well as grubs and counters. Now the only issue is that you have to know exactly which one of the external TCs you need to take over. In the first video, I told you that if you pay attention to which external TC your neighbors build first, you will know to take over that one. But there's a simpler way. Just go to the raid target and start hitting blocks. When done, open the F1 console and run combat log. The ID number of each block you hit will appear here, and the one with the lowest number will be the earliest one built. That will almost always be the external TC to take over. In this case, it's the first one we tested. Now, I say almost always, since people tend to build in a straightforward way. The TC compartments might go up first, but the arms will usually be built one by one. And so the one with the lowest ID numbers will be the one to secure the raid. And now that we know how easy it is to grief a multi-TC base, what can we, builders, do about it? Well, there is one kinda silly solution. First build the externals. Then build the first arm, not upgrading. And place a half wall here. Ideally, this half wall should be situated as close to the base as possible, to fully cover it with its building priv bubble. Now build the rest of the arms. Back at the first arm, remove everything except these 2 triangles. Then remove and replace each of them in turn, completing the arm when done. This half wall is now the oldest building tile within TC priv of the base. Close it in to hide it. You can also make decoys on the other arms, and the old combat log trick doesn't work no more. That's not to say you're safe, the weakness is still there, just harder to weaponize. And that being the case, I think it's time for us builders to step up on external TC protection. So let me show you how I'd build a fortified TC compartment. "15 rocket TC compartment done." So this simple version is deliberately low on HQM, and all blocks are accessible for upgrades if you want to start with stone and do those later. And that's it, another chapter in the life of this wicked little exploit, with more raiding strategies and more defensive strategies. Tell me what you think in the comments, especially if you have more clever ideas regarding this thing. Personally, I think they should remove building block ID from the combat log. So see you all soon, I hope, with more Rust building knowledge and tricks. And until then, goodbye for now, and blessed be.